All right, welcome to Hoops Tracker. Jerry Howard, your host. Hoops Tracker, your source for Colorado boys basketball. We've been at a ton of events. We've got a lot to talk about. The Colorado teams are playing prime going into the viewing period this weekend. And man, all I can say is we've got some great teams. Cannot wait to see how they do this weekend. But let's dive in. Remember, Jerry Howard, Hoops Tracker, your source for Colorado boys basketball. Like I said, we've been out at a ton of spring events this spring. Big news. Let's start with a bunch of the signings. Kason Westfall from Salida, who went to the Prep Academy out in Florida. He signs with Xavier. That is huge. Bryce Reel at Colorado at Mesa. He actually at Mesa Ridge, he signs with CSU Pueblo. And Elijah Jack, he signs with South Puget Sound, a community college out in Washington. And Jeremiah Hammond just this week commits to Huntington Prep. Doesn't mean that he might not still be looking, but he's definitely committed. Now, Zach Robinson, the former assistant at Colorado, takes over at CSU Pueblo. This is huge. Kalen Graham, he signs with Otero. Dante Graham and Siraj Ali are going to Blackhawk College. And Brady Winja commits to Wheaton College. Brady off that Valor team that went to the championship the last 2 years, played extremely well. All right, it is club time. It is who's playing well going into the break, who's got a lot of improvement. All I can say, Mountain Stars are blowing up. They've won both big time on the circuits. All three of their top teams, the 15U, the 16U, and the 17U, have all won. They're heading out east to Ohio to the Spooky Nook facility. This is going to be a great challenge for them. Can't wait. They've been playing so well, and this team is so loaded. We'll get over that team here in a second. Um, who else is playing well? Well, B&B, man, these guys are loaded. They reload. They only lost Tanner from last year. They completely reload. They played extremely well in the prep hoop circuit, the recruit look circuit. They're hitting on all cylinders going into this weekend. And then Pluto, wow, Pluto has quite the team, and we're going to be doing coverages of all the teams and who's going where. But Pluto played extremely well in the recruit look event. They beat an Arizona team that was one of the top EYBL teams, and they are primed to make a big impact this weekend. Caleb Fay is crushing it. Jeremiah Hammond is crushing it. Who else is doing well? Colorado Collective is doing extremely well on the Puma circuit, and everybody else. So where's everybody going this weekend? But we'll get into that in 1 second. Let's talk about the different clubs, right? You got Mountain Stars, you talked about True Colorado. They're a 3SSB. They're going to be Mountain Stars going to Ohio. True Colorado is going to Iowa. B&B is in the recruit look circuit. They're going to be in Kansas City. Pluto is on the Nike circuit. I believe they're going to be in Memphis. Elevation Flyers, recruit look, they're going to be in Kansas City. Collective, Puma, 77 will be in recruit look. Mountain West Premier will be in Memphis at the Nike EYCL event. Triple Threat is going out, I believe, to California. They're going to be in the 3SSB Gold event. State 38, I believe, is going Puma. Hard to Guard is going Puma. Colorado Anarchy is going to be at the Puma circuit in Wichita. Team Con will be at the Recruit Look circuit, and looking forward. Let's talk about this Mountain Stars team, because I don't know, they just seem to have almost all the top players in Colorado on this Mountain Stars club team. You got Eric Fiedler from Regis, you got Madden Smiley, you got Carter Vasquez, you got Drew Payne. you've got a ton of talent. And then that 16U team is loaded, right? Christian Williams, Luke Howie, Marcellus Duncan, Boaz Wisney, just a ton of talent on this team. And then that 15U team is also playing extremely well. Looking forward to watching these, right? I mean, these teams are showing almost all of Colorado's best, and we are excited to watch and see them. B&B obviously has Caden Burketta. You've got you got David Jacob with Collective. This 26 class in Colorado is loaded with talent, and we cannot wait to see them on the circuit. We're going to do a quick preview of where everybody's going. Let's just jump back to, as we mentioned here, here's a list of the teams that are going, and then here's other teams, right? 77. Here's all the teams that are going to be in Kansas City at the Recruit Look event. You got B&B, you got 77 Athletics, you got 24 MD Team Dom, you got the Elevation Flyers that has Oliver Junker. Man, that team is loaded. You got Hardwood Elite, Mountain West Premier, Team Con, Colorado Elite. They are in, I believe, the Showcase division. Colorado Swoosh, Colorado United, Morgan Dogs, led by Coach Ed Morgan, and then State 38. These are the guys that are going to be at Recruit Look. The Puma teams, Hard to Guard, Colorado Collective, Colorado Anarchy, they're going to be, I believe, in Omaha, not Wichita, forgive me. They're going to be in Omaha this weekend. Now, there's some teams that are staying local. Colorado Titans is staying local. There's a couple other teams. During the viewing period, when you can get out and get seen, we'll definitely check in to see if there's any college coaches that are going to be in Colorado checking out that iHoop event. But for boys, this is the viewing period, right? As we said at the beginning of the show, the viewing period, this is the only time for viewing period that Colorado teams will get seen by Division I coaches. This weekend, May 16th through 18th, the June event, the Section 7 event in Arizona, the live showcase in Colorado, and then basically these only 2 dates in July are really the only time that D1 coaches are going to be out. Now, a lot of them have been watching film on a lot of these big circuits following specific players. So we'll see how everybody does this weekend. We're looking forward to catching up with everybody. Hoops Track will have people in different locations. So I definitely know Kansas City is one. I know we're trying to get out to a couple others. So we're going to be covering the events this weekend. Please stay tuned. Please watch. And then after, we're going to be doing a whole recap next week on how everybody did, whose stock's going up. You got Cade Speckman from Lutheran, also one of the top 26 players playing out of state with that Team Legend that was formerly Team Griffin. So looking forward to that. We hope and wish everyone safe travels. Cannot wait to see everybody and how they do this weekend. And go Colorado Hoops, man. We're excited. All right, with that, Jerry Howard.